Hi guys, it's Alex Davidson, Managing Partner of LP Group Canada. Very briefly, a few minutes about the notorious Express Entry. Lots and lots and lots of you believe that you know something about Express Entry. Lots of you believe that you read enough information about it on the CIC website. In fact, 90% of questions which we hear every single day is about the same Express Entry, the same questions, and the same idea of misconception and misunderstanding about how the Express Entry works. So what it is and how would I apprehend the whole idea of Express Entry. All in all, Express Entry system is not an immigration program, not at all. It is just a concept, it's just an idea, it's just a web portal where you fill up all the data about yourself, where you create information about who you are, what is your level of English or French, what is your level of education, what is your work experience. For those applicants who are successful enough, got enough of scores in the Express Entry system, they could pass and they would be invited to take part in one of the immigration programs. Usually those programs are federal, such as Federal Skilled Worker, Federal Skilled Trades. It could be federal programs like Canadian Experience Class, which work under the umbrella of Express Entry system. The major misconception which we hear, all in all, is that, well, I don't have enough score, I have absolutely zero idea what to do, I am completely lost, and this program and this system doesn't work. In fact, if you ask me personally, I believe that Express Entry is much more sophisticated. It gives you much more flexibility and much more chances to immigrate to Canada than all the previous programs altogether combined. How come? Well, first of all, do not forget that there is a chance to get additional 600 points in the Express Entry system for two various things. First of all, lots of people know about it, is invitation from the employer. But guys, invitation from the employer, for God's sake, it's a myth. Don't get yourself being trapped in that. Invitation from the employer is a very rare opportunity. Yes, it's possible to get it, but look, I can bet that you would spend months and months, if not years, trying to catch an employer of your dream in Canada. Simply because it's tremendously difficult for a Canadian employer to hire somebody from abroad, simply because you're competing against thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of other applicants looking to get that employment opportunity. At the same time, Express Entry is wonderful simply because it opens your profile, reveals your profile to provincial immigration programs. That's where you can get additional 600 points versus that employment opportunity. And those 600 points additionally, which you get from the provinces, are usually much more available. They give you much more chances to receive those 600 points. Let me give you just a few examples. Today is 19th of March 2016. Up to date, we have seen New Brunswick Provincial Nominee Program has been opened several times and did several sessions around the world. Saskatchewan Provincial Nominee Program has been opened and closed up to the date. Quebec, separate story, not with the Express Entry, but still their program has opened, reopened a couple times already. Nova Scotia, Alberta, even British Columbia and Ontario, all those programs are more or less are opening and closing their doors and are available for the applicants under the Express Entry system. So instead of just focusing on Express Entry by itself, like saying, look, I would apply under the federal program and afterwards would forget about it, look broader. Consider it this way. Express Entry by itself, like creating your profile in Express Entry, is just one step. In order to enter the room, in order to come to Canada, you have to make a second step. You have to use the opportunity of the Provincial Nominee Program. Again, Ontario, Saskatchewan, Alberta, even British Columbia, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick. Those programs, I could continue the list up on and on and on. All those programs are available. You just have to be smart enough to use them. You have to analyze your profile carefully. And if you cannot do it yourself, come to us. Let us work for you. Let's work together on your immigration to Canada. Thank you.